College, Chapman Panthers. Just talk a little bit about the journey to get here to state. Starting from week 1 all the way to now.
Yeah, it's been a great run. Our kids, we prepare and we plan for this every year. Every practice, everything we do is designed to give ourselves a chance to win this ball. And so it's just been fun watching the kids experience successes, watch the kids grow. We've had a lot of things that they've had to overcome. We've had some loss of life this year. We've had some lost homes. We've had some sicknesses. We've had just a lot of things that are atypical, just a normal season. For these kids to rally around each other and just keep fighting and plugging along has been a blessing.
Well, especially over the last decade, and especially in your time at Chapman, Chapman's success has really just been more sustained than I guess it has in recent history. What have you done, and what's been the difference that you've made coming into this program?
Well, I mean, it's not as off as people tend to think. When I took the Chapman job, there were 3 jobs open at the same time: Chapman, Chesney, and 4. Chapman, Chesney, Woodruff, and Union. I studied all 4 of them in depth, and if you go back and look at the history of all of them, they go up and down. And I think they were all within like 5 years of seasons when they had 8 or more wins. So they were all really right there together. It's just kind of the differences, except for Woodruff. Woodruff is a little different than the rest of them. But they've had years, Doc Davis, 10, 12 win seasons. Randy Burns had 10, 12 win seasons. Kevin Farmer took them to a state championship. So they've won lots of ball games before. It's just trying to figure out how to win the very last one. And all I did was bring in a vision and plan, and I was able to be blessed to learn from other guys. Able to win state championship. Coach Owens brought a lot. He had learned from Coach Dooley. Got to work with Chris Miller. He was my head coach at Broome. Got to work for Doc Davis. The guy won 5 state championships at the highest level. Then he got to work for Freddie Brown, who's a great coach, and got has been on staff with Coach Ayers. So it's been really, really blessed with a lot of guys that just understood how to win. And so we added the experiences that God provided us on top of all that, and just came in and said, here's what we're going to do. And the kids bought in, the community bought in, and we're back to where they've been here before. It's just now, hopefully, just being able to not have as many dips between opportunities like this. But small schools, small 2A, 3A schools, when you don't recruit, it's subject to that you get. So, I think everybody's expecting it.
And the three players you brought with you, Richard, DJ, and Colton, really 3 explosive players who can change the game for you at any moment, like last week against Newberry. What's it been like to coach those players, and what do you expect, coming into this game against Dillon?
Well, they're phenomenal young men. Hard to pick 3. That's the thing about it. They told you to bring 3 kids, and we could have brought 16. So, those are all 3 record holders. Those kids work extremely hard all the time, off season, during the season, weekends, holidays. High character kids. That's the great thing about them. Great grades. My little girl this morning, my wife called me because I had to leave early, and said my little girl was 2 years old, was crying because she was wanting DJ. And little kids, they understand the character of big kids. That just tells you a little bit about DJ and all the other kids we got. I have 2-year-olds that I can just throw in the middle of my team.
The bad thing about doing a good video is that we have to do.
And finally, just what can you expect out of your team, going into this matchup?
Just got to go in confidence. It's a heavyweight bout. You've got 2 high, they're championship caliber teams. Both teams are championship caliber teams, and you got to go throw blows. And you got to try to land your blow first. And you can't. You got to be able to sustain it when they throw their blow. And what we can't do is get too emotional. Can't ride the highs too high. Get too low with the lows. And just when you have momentum swings, you got to do everything you can to keep the momentum, and if you lose the momentum, somebody has to make a play to get the momentum back. So if you do those things and stay, take care of football, typical cliche stuff, don't turn the ball over, don't give up the big play, win special things. But every team that wins championships, they do those 3 things, and that's what we're going to do.
Thank you so much, Coach. Thank you. Congratulations. Appreciate it. Jay Twitty at the Chapman Panthers. Just talk about what it means to you to be preparing to go to play for state.
It's just a blessing just being in this situation. It's just not many people get this opportunity, and then just be playing for a state championship in Riverbank Stadium. It's an amazing feeling and a great atmosphere, and fans. amazing.
This season for you has already been special. Taking an unofficial visit to Ohio State, breaking the career record for rushing yards at Chapman. What would the state title just mean for as far as the accolades for you so far?
I mean, it would just be just glory, just everything, just bringing everything in, all the hard work, dedication, all the coaches helped me. I'm just blessed for man above, just giving me a special ability to be here.
And playing on a team with. Really, this year it's turned into a big four, and unfortunately, Patrick's not going to be able to play this week. But really, the big three that you had played with last year and this year, what is it like? All of you can make the big play, the big home run play to help this offense go.
I mean, it's just more people that can make the play instead of one person. Like they key on one person, you got other people going around the corner. It's just amazing. It's just brothers coming together. But it's like backfield playing football, just coming together, making the play.
And for you, what was that moment this year so far, state notwithstanding that you'll remember, going forward?
I mean, I'll always remember the Upper State game. Just I remember that special game where you had a win in great time. And it's an amazing feeling just to be able to get an opportunity.
What was that revenge factor like, to get that win?
Oh, it was great. I mean, coming back, just knowing you can beat them and just more confident, it's great.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Quarterback, Chapman Panthers. Getting to state finals, what does this mean for you and the hard work that you put in for this season?
I mean, it really shows all the hard work we put in all year long. I mean, like the coach said in there, we've been at this really since June together, practicing. It's just really been a great opportunity for my team. I about said my family, because we're really family. I mean, I'm just glad I get experience with them, and I'm really hoping that we come out on top Saturday.
Going through the season for this long, what's been that one memory so far that you're going to stick with?
Well, I think honestly we made that Friday night because I mean, I think it was up 27-7, and they made a great comeback. We only had 3 snaps in the third quarter, and then we got the ball back with like a minute and 20 left, and just throwing that ball to Richard and watching him walk in the end zone. It was just the best feeling ever, knowing that you could have just clinched this upper state championship. And I'm just glad that I get to experience that and share that with my boys.
Well, you're playing Dillon, a team that was down like Newberry was last week. Dillon came back, able to score some quick points. What did you learn from playing Newberry that might help you should you be in a similar situation this coming week?
Definitely the thing is when you get the ball, you need to score. I mean, the second half we scored once. I mean, it came in a big spot, but if we can score earlier in the second half and get up by 4 or 5 touchdowns, then I'd feel better about it. But you definitely just, at this time and point, there's a reason why that team's there. I mean, they're there because they're good, and they're not going to give up. They're not going to lay down. So.
And I asked TJ, I ask you, being part of Big Three, kind of anyone can make that explosive offensive play. What advantage does that give you going into Saturday?
I mean, that gives us I think it's a huge advantage because, I mean, if you want to spread out and you want to guard Richard and Patrick and Terrell and Brandon, then, I mean, you're going to leave like 4 or 5 in the box for DJ. And, I mean, with the running back that he's become, it's just hard to stop. And I just feel really good about our chances and our matchups that we'll have Saturday.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Here with Richard Tucker, wide receiver for Chapman. Take us through that touchdown play against Newberry to take the lead.
Well, Colton checked the play, and I just ran as hard as I could. Less than 2 minutes left in the game, state championship on the line, but a chance to play there. I just tried to give it our all. It happened to work out in our advantage.
How big is it for you, to beat Newberry to go to state, a team that you felt like you should have beat the regular season?
It was a great feeling, redemption feeling. It was great knowing that we had another shot at them, showing them we're state championship worthy.
And then, playing with those other two, just where do you see your role fitting in with such, the three of you, such explosive offensive players?
Each one of us brings a different thing to the table. I think we use that to our advantage, and we continue to work as we've been doing, trusting each other, family, and should be able to carry us all the way.
What do you see as your advantage going into this game against Dillon?
Our explosiveness on both sides of the ball, and our readiness in practice. Preparing, play. We go against a good defense, every day in practice. So it should be nothing for offense, and same way on defense. So.
Thank you so much.